welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, I want to say thank you and welcome to my channel. I trust that everyone is doing well by the special grace of God. Welcome to StellaZone once again. So today I'm going to walk you through what I'm doing. You can see just a little bit of few ingredients, okay? There is more, all right? Don't be fooled. All right, so I'm going to be making what in Ghana we call Wrewre Soup, all right? Wrewre Soup, which is very, very popular in the Ashanti region. Let me say that. So Wrewre Soup is made out of, I have a guest, okay? So the guest is going to tell you what Wrewre seed is about, okay?
Okay.
And he's rocking the African shirt too.
I have an African shirt today.
Okay.
So Wrewre seeds are basically like a melon seed that is used in place of dairy products as a thickener for soups and stews. So they didn't have a lot of cows raised back in the day because of the tsetse fly, and so they learned to thicken up their soups with nuts, ground nuts, peanuts, and these Wrewre melon seeds.
Okay.
That's your history for today.
Okay. All right. Thanks to my assistant chef, aka doctor, aka my husband. Okay, so he told you a little about Wrewre Soup, Wrewre seed. So this is what the seed look. That's not the color it looks like. Okay,
this is the roasted color.
This is a roasted color. Okay, this is how Wrewre seed looks. It's
like sesame.
Yeah, it's like creamy.
Yes. Yeah.
This is the seed here. Okay, so it looks similar to sesame seed or melon seed, like the agushi we use in Ghana or agushi or whatever. But agushi is bigger, but this is like really tiny. And the thing is, when you are roasting it, I did roast it on the fire. Okay, I did brown it. That is the secret. Okay, make sure you just don't blend it as it is white. Just toast it a little bit. And it will start popping like a popcorn. So I was going to put it in the oven for it to just toast in the oven, but I was like, no, I'll just do it on the stove, and it was a good idea because it was popping like popcorn. Okay. Oh, let me not forget. So I have my meat here. Okay, I have all kinds of meat. You can use any meat of your preference. Okay. Yes, I'm adding chopped onions to it. Okay, about half a cup of chopped onions. Okay. And I am going to add this to my meat to let it cook. This is just onion, garlic, and ginger. That's it, okay? And I blended it with just water, good old water, okay? This is, I'm telling you, this is the secret to a good tasty meat. I have this on high. I'm just covering it to cook. So I am going to right now cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes, okay? Because I'm going to make soup with it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm adding the rest of my meat, okay, which is like my fish, okay? I'm adding fish, and the fish I'm using tuna, what in Ghana we call opoku, okay? It's smoked tuna, and then I have a little bit of snail as well. All right, don't be like, okay. So this is the thing. If you're a cultural hater, this is not the place for you to be, because this place it's all about love, okay? I know a lot of people will be like, oh, why is she combining fish and meat? And trust me, in Africa, that is how we cook. It is possible all across the continent of Africa. Every African country you go to, they cook with meat and fish at the same time. So news flash, okay? And it's not like it's going to taste it's not going to taste right. It's going to taste really, really delicious. This is how we've been cooking for centuries, for years, before I was born, before my mom was born. So keep the hating to yourself and respect other people's culture, respect people's food. If you don't want to eat it, it doesn't mean somebody else will not eat it. And guess what? You don't even know what you're missing. All right, so by the way, I'm going to cook that snail and the fish in here. I just sort of want the marinade from the meat to get to the fish and the snail to give it a delicious taste, okay? So that is going to be cooking for 10 minutes with the meat, okay? 10 extra minutes. So while that is doing that, I'm going to go ahead and blend my Wrewre seed, okay? So this is half a cup of Wrewre, toasted Wrewre, toast. There you go. My mom was like, you should grind it with your hand. I'm like, not when you have a Vitamix. Not when you have a Vitamix. She will not even use ethanol if she has a Vitamix. Okay? transport the meat or transfer the meat in here, and I have it covered. Okay, I'm covering it, and then I'm just going to use the same pot I used in cooking the meat to make my soup. I just have the peppers and the onions in here. Okay, this is not the soup. Okay, so this is the Wrewre after you blend it. It smells like peanut. Smell it. Smells like peanut. So what I'm going to do is, I did add some water to blend it because I don't have a dry blade. So I'm just going to add more water, okay, and then strain. All right, so I'm straining the blended Wrewre seed, okay?
Wrewre
seed. Don't be like it's so watery. No, don't be like that. It's going to thicken up. It is going to thicken up. And let me tell you guys, the reason why sometimes I make my soup a little like watery is with soups, especially like with African soup, it tends to thicken the next day. Steven here can tell you that. Like after I make it and we eat the day I make it and then I put it in the fridge, the next day it thickens up like crazy. So I like to do it on the first day. I like to make it thin so that, you know, when it thickens out, like I don't have to add too much liquid. So that's how. So don't be like your soup is water. No. This is the pepper, the tomatoes, and the onions that I had in the soup. Okay, and I just blended it, and then I'm going to add it back to the soup. So I did cook the soup part, you know, the liquid part, for 30 minutes. Okay, I let it cook for 30 minutes, and now I have the meat back in the soup. I'm going to also let the meat sit and cook with the soup for additional 10 minutes, okay? So make sure you taste it before adding any extra salt. Okay, so this looks like peanut butter soup. It looks like peanut butter soup. Yep, looks like peanut butter soup or light soup. But guess what, guys? This is my first time cooking Wrewre soup. I'm not going to lie. This is like my third time ever cooking Wrewre soup myself. And I want to say thank you to my mom, like the chief chef, okay, for this amazing recipe. Love you, Mommy. My Wrewre soup is ready. My Wrewre soup is ready. So we are having our Wrewre soup with fufu, of course, okay? But you can have this with omutsuo, which is rice balls, okay? All right, or banku, or konkonte. And some of you, I know a lot of you, whenever I cook something, they're like, what did she used to eat? I love serving my fufu, like my African dish, in this bowl, and this is from Fiesta, okay? It's Fiesta, Fiesta bowl, Fiesta, and I got this from JCPenny, I believe. I think, yeah.